What's up, YouTube? Let's go for a little drive. I'm gonna go to one of my favorite places called Last Stop CD Shop. Basically, it's kind of like a GameStop, but it's not. You know what I mean? They have all different types of games. Like, I'm talking like the Super Nintendo, the regular Nintendo, N64 games, controllers. I mean, Sega Genesis, PS2, PS1, everything you can think of. So, it's a pretty sweet place. So anyways, nice day here, 80 degrees, which is not too uncommon for this time of year, but it's a little warm. We're about probably 10 degrees above average, so I mean, it's warm out, no doubt about it. What else? I know I got to bring a beer review to you guys soon again, but I just haven't had time. I mean, I've been busy, but basically all the American beers, I mean, everybody knows what they're like. I mean, I don't really got to go into much detail about them. I mean, basically it's, you know, it's yellow and it's bubbly. That's pretty much all American beer is, in different colors. Taste is a little different each one, you know, depending on Miller Lite, Coors Light, Bud Light, Busch Light, but not much. Coors Light's the worst. I hate Coors Light with a fucking passion. I think that beer is the worst light beer I've ever drank. Now, some people will disagree with me because I see people buy Coors Light all the time. It actually is one of the top selling beers, but just because it's a top selling beer doesn't mean I have to like it. So we're getting on famous I-29 we're going south. I-29 south. Of course, it's a little funny because in South Dakota, our speed limits, not in this area, not in city limits like we are right now, but once you get out of city limits, the interstates actually went up to 80 miles an hour. You guys probably read about something. If you haven't read about it, go on Google or something and just type it in. I mean, to me, that's appalling because we're like one of 5 states or something, one of 4 states, whatever the case is, where it's 80 miles an hour. I personally don't go 80 miles an hour. I think that's just too fast. I mean, typically I'm the type of guy you see driving on the interstate that you roar up behind that's doing 60 to 70, you know? I mean, I'm a grandpa when it comes to the interstate. I just think, you know, with all the people that drive nowadays, you gotta be, you gotta have one eye on each direction, it seems like, so. But yeah, it's a nice day of the 3rd of May. Another reason I'm doing this video is tomorrow marks the 1-year anniversary after Jordan died. Now, Jordan, of course, you guys seen her, I think, 1 or 2 videos in this on my channel here, but yeah, I wish I'd got more videos of her. You know, I just didn't think about it at the time. Who knew, right? I mean, who knows when someone's gonna die, but it's a tough situation. But yeah, that's another thing that's going on, so it's a tough thing going through that. I don't get many opportunities to do just personal videos, so if I bore you with them, I'm sorry. I just, you know, sometimes it's just nice to vent, and you guys get to see some of the city too, you know. Like I said, I'd have music playing too, but I just don't want to do that because of the copyright issue. I don't know what the laws are on that. I think it's stupid, but whatever, you know. So yeah, 1 year tomorrow, and you know, it's kind of sad. You know, it still feels like she's here, but she's really not. You know what I mean? I'll let this guy get over here. But yeah. So I mean, it's just tough. You know, I mean, if you guys have lost a loved one, I mean, you guys know what it's like. I mean, I guess technically, quote unquote, it's not a loved one. It's not like my mom or dad or something like that, but it's still, you know, it just sucks to go through it, you know. Nobody wants to go through that shit. I guess this guy ain't getting over it, all right? Then, now football, let's get on to a more happier subject. Football. We played the Oakland Raiders, I see, the first week of the season at Oakland. And I'm telling you right now, I know Oakland was one of the worst teams last year. They started 0-10, but I see progress in that team. I really do. I think Derek Carr is going to be a good quarterback. I mean, he's young, so he's going to have his slip-ups, obviously. But I think I'm not underestimating the Raiders one bit. I think the Raiders will be. I think the Raiders. I don't know if they'll go as far as making the playoffs, but I think they're going to win. They're going to win damn sure more than 2 or 3 games than what they did last year. I guarantee you that. And you know, the Raiders. I can't help but to actually root for the Raiders because the Raiders have been in such a downhill spiral that you can't help but just feel sorry for them. You know, I mean, I think being a Bengals fan's rough, but at least my team is getting to the playoffs year after year after year. But like I said, I mean, if you're a Raiders fan, man, I can only feel your pain. Especially, you know, it'd be one thing if your team was never good and you had no expectations, that'd be one thing. But the Oakland Raiders at one point in time, and it wasn't that long ago, they were really, really good. They were the most feared team in the NFL. I mean, they really were. For obvious reasons. Go ahead and get over here. I like this hands-free device. I really do. So what you're seeing now is 41st Street. This is kind of our main street here in... Every city's got like a main street where all the businesses are on and shit. Shit. I need to get over in this lane too. How am I going to do this? All right. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? Right here. Let's just go ahead and cut right behind this guy. There you go. Probably wasn't the safest maneuver, but I just realized when I got up here I had to get over in this lane real fast. I got to talking. But anyways, yeah, this is 41st Street. Right up here, this is Louise Avenue. And there's people in the back of this pickup here. Look at that, right on my left. Right in the back of this. I don't know what the laws are on that, but I mean, I don't know. But I personally don't give a shit. But I don't know how the cops feel about it. Yes, as you can see, we got a Wendy's. This is a Minnesota plate right in front of me. So we got a lot of Minnesotans here. Iowa, Nebraska, of course, all the neighboring states. We have a lot of people from out of state that come here. And here is the famous Last Stop CD Shop right out here on my right. You can see the sign right about now. Take it right here. And go ahead and pull in here. I would videotape inside, but a lot of these businesses, they don't like people being videotaped in here. So I mean, I guess I understand that. But anyways, guys, I know I just kind of rambled on and on, but just, you know, give you guys an update. Everything's doing good. Like I said, Last Stop CD Shop. You can actually order stuff online. So if you guys want to check out their website, go right ahead. I think it's Last Stop's. I want to say it's laststop.com or laststopcdshop.com, one of the two. But all right, guys, I'm gonna go, and I'll probably give you a video show you what I bought. So see you guys in a bit.